Hello everyone, let's play a new video game, a brand new video game. This game came out this year. I can't believe it's February and this is actually the first, game of the year that I am playing. I've only been playing old shit. But first game of 2026 and I'm making it Wicked Seed. Incredible moves going on here. Yeah, this is a recently released indie Parasite Eve-like, is how I've heard it described, although I don't know how that manifests in practice. This was shown to me by Will, actually, who was like, have you heard of this? And I was like, no. Where did you even find this? Because I'll be honest with you, from the screenshots, you can tell this game has, no budget, which is very fun. You will see. We will see. But it's got surprisingly good user reviews, so I'm optimistic, personally. Hello. Here I am. Here I am. Here's the game. Wicked Seed. Now, see, you know it's got to be a good game because it's got the Resident Evil style challenges with apparently a shop to purchase New Game Plus rewards, a shitload of costumes, and it's got the RE remake style results screen going on. One has the impression, however, there is a Guna game element to this, to be totally blunt. It may, in fact, be. It may be. Normal or hard. We'll put the normal difficulty for normal gamers. Hi, Levin. Congrats on the new emotes. Glad you like them. Finally a Pride one. Yeah, by popular demand.
My name is Ella Astor, and I'm a private investigator. It's been years since I've heard from my brother. Then last week, I got a letter from him. He asked me to investigate the company he's working for.
Welcome to Maine, the way
If he reached out to me, of all people, I must have been the only one he could trust. He told me to meet him at his cabin at the Seaside Six.
I love the way that sign looked. Don't forget to install weapon and armor parts you find. There is no cost to install or remove parts. Glad to hear it.
And if anything should happen to me, hopefully this recording helps you track me down. This doesn't look good.
Alright, we're off.
This doesn't sound like him. He must really be in trouble.
Experience is a measure of Ella's combined experience, knowledge, and confidence gained on her journey.
Number go up 6 in notes.
Your number go up? Caustic, thank you for the 65 months. Enjoy the new emotes. One for experience, and Ella will level up, increasing her combat attributes. Alright. This game looks like it totally does. Look, I'll be blunt. I'll be blunt.
There's nobody here.
There's nothing saying that, we'll see how it actually plays as things go on, right? I'm not casting judgment just yet, particularly since it actually has surprisingly good user reviews, but I'll be blunt, it's not a particularly good-looking game, is it?
I disagree.
Mr. P, thank you for the 23 months of Prime Gaming.
Lurk, well, that's a new lurk. Positive. Also, hello, 6 and hello.
Avard, thank you for the tier 1 for 6 months in advance. Thank you very much. Thanks for the vote of confidence. Enjoy the new emotes. It doesn't look terrible, but it does look like this is a game that I think you can tell was they pulled every prefab asset off the Unity store, or maybe the Unreal store. I don't know what engine this game is in. It doesn't matter. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. It's budget.
What is this red light?
The UI design especially
I'm gonna need to find a way around this.
is pretty rough. Okay, it told me I could... am I stupid, or did it just not, like, tell me a button to turn it on? I said, Will found this? Yeah, Will saw this on, like, new and trending, apparently, and was like, have you heard of this? It's a horror RPG. You like that kind of thing. And I was like, this game... And I was like, a game with a look like this, it's either the greatest thing ever, or it's awful with no in-between.
What was that?
There's a certain energy.
I think there's something out there.
Is this game any good? That's what we're here to find out.
Ugh. What kind of animal could do this?
Oh, it's L1. That's the flashlight button. We found it eventually. Oh my god, this game is enlightened. No, I've decided it's a good game. Do you know what I just found out? Pressing L2 makes you walk, but running is the default. They did it! We've achieved clarity! An enlightened game!
I hope the campers are safe.
You feel stronger! I leveled up before I even got into a fight. It's an enlightened game that realizes that, like, if there's no reason to walk, just have run be the default, bro. What's that noise? It's the mud. Hey, Marathis, how are the seas? They're wicked. We haven't seen any seeds yet, though. I'm actually still waiting for combat.
I need to hurry and find Jacob's cabin.
Your scrap? Your health drink? Recovers a small amount of health. Try and go open menu, view items, equipment, costumes, and more. Alright, can do. I do be having health drink. I have Valkyrie.
I disagree.
Hello, Yellow. Thank you for the 71 months. Thank you very much.
Is there something wrong with the animals around here?
Which is acting weird. The watch streak function has never been incredibly function. It also bugs me to watch people that I'm currently watching be like, preserve your watch streak with this streamer. It's like,
Looks like the power's out.
I'm already watching them. I suspect it's because I use a third-party plugin to watch streams, though. Oh shit, the saving is a notepad. Just like Silent Hill. Health elixir?
I disagree.
New emotes 6 and roll.
New
6 and roll,
emotes!
6 and roll.
Squid's Creek, enjoy the new emotes. Now, really, you don't have to pander to me. Ria. What do you mean? I could have had 15 guesses as to what Beer did, and I never would have guessed it's a permanent stat increase. Hell yeah, brother. Beer.
I disagree.
Yay, a hype train and new emotes. What a weekend, 6 in love.
What a weekend. Mrs. Fiendish. Thank you for the, I think it said 28 months. It already scrolled off screen. God damn it. It's, what do you mean electronic lock? It's an iron gate. Yeah, once again, I hope everyone enjoys the new emotes. I like how they all turned out. Ooh, a lockpick, you say? I feel stronger. I've hit level 3 without actually fighting anything.
Holy shit! What the hell happened here?
Jogger? Oh, it's a costume. Bootay! I be telling you about Laguna game, chat. I be warning you. I told you. You didn't believe me. You didn't believe me. You were like, just because it's got a little boob, but like, no, come on. Come on, man. Ah. Maybe later. Game looks like having Nexus mods pre-installed. It kind of does, doesn't it? Alright, let's go. The encounter location has been sealed off until all enemies are killed. Okay, so you gotta fight. Gun. You can dodge enemy attacks by simply moving out of the way. Perform a complex maneuver known as get out of the way. Actions get stronger the further they are in the action queue. Ah. So the more vulnerable you make yourself.
What the fuck was that thing?
By committing to a long string of actions, the stronger they get. Aha, that's like, oh, it's risk and reward? Hmm. Risk and the reward, you say? My oh my. Oh, two of them. I'm performing a complex maneuver known as get out of the way. victory. I got a big bonus for all of that. You should play through Lifeline again? I've never played it through normally. Oh. Foes. The nefarious foes are approaching. Uh-oh. I committed too much. Okay. I win.
Disagree.
I can't think of a funny message. My lungs hurt from coughing. Are you at least winning? Cheese?
Cheese?
Explode.
Non-binary robot, thank you for the 74 months. I'm winning so far. I've apparently learned how to throw stones. I needed to be at least level 4 before stone throwing was on the table. Blueberries have improved my stamina permanently. This game is pro beer and pro blueberries. I'm learning a lot today. The healthiest diet is beer and blueberries. Noted. Understandable.
Hey, is anyone here? These creatures must have been following her.
A rusty coin. You are also pro blueberries and beer. You know what? Such is your right. You know, beer and blueberries? It's impossible. No one could enjoy both things. Enemies are vulnerable when they're pursuing you or performing an action. Attack them during a state will inflict a counter hit which deals increased health and stagger damage. I didn't even see this guy. He's like disguised. Oh, got his ass. Bozo. Oh, what? Well, everything exploded. Axe. Initially can be used to block enemy attacks and clear certain obstacles like boarded up doors. I don't suppose this game has, like, limited ammo.
I wonder if the glasses are still there.
She has a very bouncy jog cycle, doesn't she just? Oh, okay. Just stamps too. Cute. But we do have use for a bin of nails. Yeah, cans of yellow paint. I don't need this. No, I just have, like, floating object indicators above absolutely everything.
cup of coffee sounds good.
I'm level 5. I leveled up by reading about coffee. Fully restores health. Enemy encounters will respawn. Brew a serving of coffee. Use a jar of coffee and add a serving to this rest area. Drink some coffee. Fill up a to-go cup. Okay, so this game is also pro-coffee, by and large. Oh, this is what scrap is for.
Time to get to work.
Was that about, like, combining nails and shit, though? What does this do? Oh, there was no wood for me to pick up. Ella will make note of the monster she comes across and record her findings in her bestiary. The information and weaknesses about each enemy. Each enemy is a weakness that can be exploited. Exploit enough times to earn a permanent upgrade. Ooh. Permanent upgrade, you say? I love those. So just move out of the way. And let it trip itself, and that's apparently the weakness to exploit? Okay. Oh, I've been hit. What an idiot. Rip Bozo. What an idiot. What, it didn't fall over? Yeah, it seems like ammo is infinite. It seems like it doesn't care to make you worry about that. I wanted to block. Hit him with the block. Oh, that worked. Damn, that range on that's massive. Hey, Self-Destruct King, new horror RPG, so many new things this week. I'm in the groove. Cannot be opened from this side. Stick your fucking arm through, you melon. Ella can block enemy attacks. Negate the damage and deal stagger damage to the attacker in exchange for stamina. If you block an attack with insufficient stamina, your block will fail and suffer damage. Most elemental attacks cannot be blocked and are best avoided instead. Okay. Did I ever play a game called Flesh Made Fear? I heard of it, but I never actually, like, got around to it. Interested in seeing this? Seems a little bit of a Parasite Eve situation with the combat. It definitely is in that kind of world, yeah. It doesn't play, like, one-to-one with Parasite Eve, but it's definitely in... I would be very shocked if it wasn't, like... high on the developer's list of inspirations. I've made nailed planks, which does... Beats me. Okay, so, like, if there's coffee, you can rest, but at a bed, there's no rest. Bed, not for resting. Coffee, that's resting. Rather jazzed to hear that. There's a precious few games out of the style of combat to the other one you can think of. Vagrant Story is one of your favorite games of all time. People keep telling me to play Vagrant Story. People keep constantly being like, have you played Vagrant Story? You should play Vagrant Story, Punchy. Punchy, what about Vagrant Story? Punchy, I love Vagrant Story. Punchy, what do you play Vagrant Story? Ooh, Vagrant Story, woo! Sorry. Maybe one day. I know you didn't ask, but I'm just, like, it gets brought up a lot. It's on my list. I'm not, like, against it. Just, because, yeah, I do quite like Parasite Eve, and people are like, oh, if you like Parasite Eve, you should play Vagrant Story. Because it's kind of like Parasite Eve, and I'm like, yeah, maybe I should. And then I don't do it, and then I play Wicked Seed instead. You know that, like, Mel Brooks anecdote about how he deals with studio heads wanting changes, or that he just says yes to everything and then doesn't do it? That's like me with my chat telling me I should play such and such game. I'm like, yeah, I should do that, and then I never do it. That's what I'm like. Ah, I've taken damage. Chat, what if I played Vagrant Story?
Ugh, Jesus. Rest in peace.
Is it just me, or is this guy kind of big? Oh, he's a giant skitterer. It's a different enemy. Triage, I suspect that's a healing skill of some description. Yeah. Quickly restore a small amount of health. Costs scrap. That's my money. Still waiting for Parasite Mutant? I didn't even get around to playing the demo of that. Am I stupid? Was there nothing else in here? Oh, is this what the nailed planks were for? I did it. I fixed the bridge. Please play Parasite Mutant, it's much better. It's not even out yet. How can you truly say that?
It must be getting close to the Seaside Six.
I applied gun to the problem, and solved it incredibly effectively. Attacking an enemy from its side or from behind will perform a flanking attack. Most enemies take increased damage from the side and behind. Ah. Locational damage. Oh boy. What was this thing's problem?
I disagree.
Ogre-chan, thank you for the 10 months of Prime Gaming. Mate, what's my rewards?
Chemical spill. Is that really what's going on here?
Hi, Bunch, I'm new here. Have you considered playing Vagrant? God damn it. Stop that.
I disagree.
Daddy, thank you for the 15 months. First time viewer, long time chatter. Alright, what's the weakness to exploit for these guys? I've completed this. A well-aimed stone or shots from behind will knock it down, leaving it open to a hit with my axe. But I haven't unlocked the ability to do hits with the axe yet. I wasn't even recommending it. No, you weren't. You just brought it up. But then I invented I invented a guy that's constantly telling me to play Vagrant Story.
There's a group of people who weren't told to evacuate?
Grenade! Honestly, nothing would please me more than playing, like, all the PS1 JRPGs that I never got around to. I don't think Vagrant Story released in Europe is the thing. Neither did Parasite Eve 1, actually, for that matter. That's a big fucking tent. Pretty large. Because I tell people this every so often, but like a lot of PS1 JRPGs just did not come out here. Oh boy. Really? Vagrant Story did come out? Vagrant Story came out, but they couldn't be bothered to do Xenogears? That's fucked up. Ah! Big one! Hoodah! Damn, that didn't even kill it. My legs feel stronger. Yeah, despite being a big PS1 guy, I'm not as familiar with like the JRPG hits of the system as you might otherwise expect, because a lot of them just didn't come out here, you know? Vagrant Story apparently did. Parasite Eve 1 did not. Xenogears did not. Dragon Quest 7 did not. Hi, Ike. What are we looking at here?
Oh boy.
Check out the extra shop to spend your challenge points on unique rewards. Maybe I will do that. That sounds just ducky. I actually can afford stuff as well. Contains 3 energy drinks. Available in the stash on all save files. I can just, like, afford to buy stuff if I want. Increase experience gained from combat. Restore some health after clearing an encounter. It all sounds pretty good to me. Oh, I could also get some commands that isn't that just Claire's out? No, or maybe it's just because it's got a red jacket. I've bought a bonus. I shaved a lot of time in RE1 yesterday. I got it down to about a little over 40 minutes, which is still a ways away from like a great time. Yeah, it went well enough. Like for day one and like a couple of runs of doing the thing. Moving forward. Door cannot be opened. The window is locked. Backpack. My inventory size has increased by 1. Only 1? Hi, Crystal Maiden. Glad that happened, or sorry that happened to you, or whatever.
I need to get that key.
shotgun.
I should keep an eye out for the ranger's office if I go through the park. A puzzle.
A puzzle?
I'm gonna need to find the other piece of paper.
How's this game being advertised? I don't think this game is being advertised at all. It's like a solo dev project, I'm pretty sure. I think it's just one guy who made guy was just like, what if I make horror RPG and it's like very systems maximalist? Honestly, this is the kind of the project I can get behind. Because there ain't a lot of games that are like this. This is the kind of game made by someone who was like, why aren't there more games like this? I want to make a game like that. And they made a game like that. I'm about that life, personally. You know, maybe I'm biased because I like horror RPGs. And sure enough, there ain't many of them. Oh shit, the leather jacket, which does not reflect on the character model.
Huh.
If I changed... Okay, I guess this costume does in fact have a leather jacket on it, but it always did. It always had a leather jacket on it, like, before I found it. Oh. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Shotgun. Does Tomb of the Bloodletter count as a horror RPG? Maybe. Never heard of it. 213534.
I should have enough now to solve the puzzle.
I love that they just call it a puzzle. Orange. Oranges improve my defense by 3. What's going on here? Why? Who the fuck is eating, like, spag bowl, like, next to their bed? Oh, I found a toilet.
There's no way I'm putting my hand in there.
Now.
There's no way I'm putting my hand in there.
There's no need to pander.
There's no way I'm putting my hand in there.
This game has had like 3 Silent Hill references within the first hour. Could you answer a question? Is Vagrant Story a horror RPG? I don't think it's horror, but it is definitely an RPG of some stripe. How do you equip mods to your armor? It hasn't come up yet. Where was the thing again? 213534. Two, 1, 3, 5, 3, 4. Okay.
Good. Time to finally find Jacob.
There's a second drawer, though. There's... what about second puzzle? Mysterious. Oh, no.
This cannot be used here.
Oh, I see the cabins have... You know, I actually did not notice that the cabins had giant numbers on them. Take your time. Blimey.
There's something off about these red flowers.
Like a deadly premonition kind of situation? Like some kind of red seeds profile? We just don't know. We haven't figured that out yet. Sorry. That looked very funny. Little patter as she goes down, like... Wait. I've unlocked the Bestiary bonus. Hey, Koi. How's the game going? It's going well enough so far. I've unlocked laundry. I have unlocked relaxed. Things are going great. Enter the office lobby through the front doors and take a look throughout the room. Do you see any numbers that might help?
This guy likes his riddles.
I like that you can just sit, like, that's an enemy encounter up there. Have fun. Have fun with that. Alright, let's see. What's going on here? Oh, it tells you how to, like, connect. Yeah, I mean, I already made that assumption based on, like, starting from the top left. Would the window be longer? I'm no close. Okay, so the mailbox is 317 on it. But is that like part of the puzzle? Well, 7 is a valid number in this. Thing is, you have to pass through a bunch of other numbers to get there. Hey, Lenko. This game is the lesser-known sequel to Darkseid. They took it in a really different direction. Okay, what weakness does the big guy have? Hit the big ball thing from behind, seemingly? Yeah, I can do that, I think. Does that count? Slowest reload ever. Did that count as exploiting the weakness? It did.
I wonder what's going on in there.
What? Night statue?
Jacob! It's me!
I feel stronger. Three, 5. I'm like looking for numbers. Sorry, the music sting made me feel like I should be reacting.
Ella, if it's you reading this, thank you for coming. I know I've given you plenty of reasons not to. Tyrell Pharmaceuticals hired me to perform seismic surveys of the area. They must have had a hunch something was here because we found something deep below the surface. I'm being left in the dark about what's going on, but if you made it this far, then you know shit's going sideways. I'm heading back to the Naples Research Center to continue my work and see if I can learn more about what's happening and how to stop it. I know I'm asking a lot of you, but please, come and find me at the Research Center. Head through Wyatt Park and you'll come to the outskirts of town. You'll find a path to the Research Center there. I've left a key to the park on the nightscape.
I disagree.
Please, Ella.
I've been here for _years _
Been here for _years. Very complete. Thank you for the _36 _ months.
Damn it, Jacob. What did you get yourself mixed up in?
Harry?
What the hell was it you found?
Okay, this game is parry slop? This game is parry slop? We're gonna parry? I did it. Well, that guy just fell over. Damn it, too late. I'm gonna hit some parry slop, dude. I'm gonna do it. No! 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 Come on. Hello. Can I help you? Yeah! Parry slop!
Fucking monsters.
Woohoo! Oh, that's how you have to hit the button on the thing. Okay, I understand now. That POV. Is there something wrong with the POV? Is there something wrong with the current appearance? Speak up, chat. How do you get into all those other parks? Dirt. The dirt. Wicked seed. There's clearly still stuff to do here that I haven't figured out yet. How to solve the mystery of the second puzzle? Making a game in Unity in 2026 is legally considered gambling? Okay. Because this is... I don't think this game is Unity. Not that it really matters in any event, but I'm going to double check this right now. Because you're saying some word. It totally is Unity. Fuck. Opened up the folder. It totally does have Unity player in there. I don't know, I thought it might have been Unreal. It was like 50-50 shot, bro. Again, it doesn't, like, matter. I don't know why chat's so obsessed with that. It runs too old to be Unreal? I will note this game, by default, launched at 120 FPS and almost instantly cooked my GPU. These all say 3.5.
There's no way I'm putting my hand in there.
I don't know. Okay, well, I'm kind of at a loss for what to do in this area, so I'm just going to move on. I've tried nothing and I'm all out of ideas. Honestly, the game's aesthetic most reminds me of is actually Withering Rooms. In the sense that they're both games made out of, like, literally every asset the developer could pull off the Unity store. Which I don't intend as an insult for what it's worth. What is this thing? And, like, to Withering Rooms in specific's credit, I think it's actually got a surprisingly keen sense for how to build atmosphere with, like, lighting and object placement and what have you. Like, Withering Rooms is actually pretty good at setting the scene. So it mostly gets away with the fact that the game is kind of a hodgepodge of all, like, manner of different, like, prefab assets, and the fact the game overall has a kind of... I struggle to describe the look of Withering Rooms and also Wicked Sea, but it's a bit plasticky, for lack of a better way. It has a kind of dollhouse look to it, which, given that Withering Rooms is set side on, I think kind of works. Asset flip is a move in Tony Hawk Pro Skater. Yo, cookies? Cookies increase my maximum health? There's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with using the store assets. Lots of, like, everyone does, really. Staggered that guy. Rip you, bozo. Gotta reload. What the fuck is this thing, by the way? Shark? I've learned improvised grenade.
What'd make the birds start attacking people?
What incredible blowback. Is it regenerating health? Is that what that means?
It made another one?
Mourns the loss of its friends. That's fucked up. Chat, I think I'm a bad person. What do you mean it mourns the loss of its friends? I made it feel bad. And now I feel bad. Why do you need wood glue anyway? Why doesn't regular glue work? All right. Rhea.
What would make him behave that way?
You guys recognize the song? Because I don't.
Oh God! Oh God!
Brutal attack damage permanently increased. Man, look at all this paint. Game have roguelike elements of some sort? Not as far as I can tell, no. Just a linear RPG. And thank goodness for that, says I. I don't know about you guys, but I get roguelike fatigue. I still haven't gotten around to playing Hades 2. Chat, what if I played Hades 2? What then? Okay.
I remember hearing about this. They never said what happened.
Get parried, idiot! Alright, well this isn't going well. It spawned another guy! There was a lot of guys to fight, you know? Police vest, new armor. Enemies take increasingly more damage as they are attacked while staggered, up to 50% additional damage. Try to shoot the enemy and only perform a brutal attack just before its stagger ends to maximize damage dealt. Well, I've got a bloody shotgun, mate. Orange? Holy shit, my defense has increased by 3 because I found an orange. Never since Penny Arcade on the Rain-Slick Precipice of Darkness, Episode 1, has an orange been so relevant to an RPG. Jokes with very narrow strike ranges. I did? No! It made a new guy! Get parried, idiot! Damn it, that didn't kill it. Now it's gonna make another guy! Nope, shot it in the face.
Fucking monsters!
I feel stronger. Fire the gun. Fire the gun! Why are you, like, arguing with me about this? No, when I say I feel stronger, I'm thinking about Tomb Raider Angel of Darkness, where sometimes when you pull a large object, Lara's just like, I feel stronger. The other thing I play, do I play Beat Saber? No, I don't own a VR headset. Mourns the loss of its friends. And for that, I'm going to shoot it in the head. Yeah, you know, by and large, the basic system of how this game plays is pretty fun.
I'm not feeling so good. Must be tough to grow up in an orphanage.
Oh. Hit him with the parry! Hit him with the parry, slop dude! Get him! Look, okay. We were making fun of how the game looks, because it definitely looks on the cheaper side, to be blunt. But I will say that it is essential that if you're going to have a parry, that it makes a particularly satisfying noise when you hit the parry. And to this end, I would say they have succeeded, because it makes a sound like glass shattering, and that always feels good. And there's also like a nice amount of like stop applied when you get the parry to really emphasize, like the fundamentals are present is what I'm getting at here. Despite appearances, the game feel is actually quite good. And then it hits you with graphic design is my passion. Get your fucking head out of the goddamn header. What are you doing? The Blitz, while dealing low damage, fires 3-round bursts, triggered a blood loss, counter hits or flanking hits in quick succession. The Blitz benefits from critical hit builds to bypass enemies' defense to offset its relatively low damage, increasing its fire rate allows you to perform hit-and-run tactics. Sounds good to me. I'll give it a go.
I think I have a weapon for this. I'm carrying too much already.
No! I want a crafting table so I can move my sodding upgrades. I don't know if you can take upgrades off of, I don't know how that works. You can remove parts from weapons, yeah, but not on the fly. You have to be at the crafting bench to do it. Combine chemical to enhance their effects? Like, just anything? Okay, what if I combine it with a health drink? No, what if I combine it with coffee? No. What if I combine it with a health drink? Oh, that makes a health elixir. That makes a lot of sense, actually. On the sliding scale of things that make sense, that makes sense. It's like Resident Evil 7.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
I have a great feeling about it. Oh shit, we're off. Out of range? Oh, this thing doesn't do a lot of damage, huh? Okay, but hang on, I have improvised grenade. I can quickly craft and throw a grenade at the enemy. Oh, shit. Is it? Am I doing this right? Look at all the blood everywhere. Hey, Loon. Well, thoughts so far on Wicked Seed? It plays pretty good, honestly. Get a parry. Blocked it, but to no real avail.
And stay down.
I win. Kill the stalker without using any gluttonous ticks. Apparently I did some kind of challenge there. Not that I fucking meant to. Bean juice. More rewards that are ridiculous looking outfits. Here we are. Kill the stalk without using any gluttonous ticks. Didn't mean to do that, but I did. I know, my goodness. Can I stream this? Is that allowed? I don't know, guys. Hustle. I think that should be hustle with a T, but alright. Slightly increase out of combat movement speed. Ooh. You know I gotta get... I'm spending on that. You know I gotta get hustle. Bro, would you like to move faster? Yes. Are you stupid? Why are you even asking me that? Of course I would like that. Oh no. Oof. And that's that. Oof. What?
Finally home.
What the fuck is happening?
Mom, Dad, are you guys here? Guess not. Well, time to chill.
I could not have
Maybe I'll grab a snack from the kitchen first.
What is happening in this video game,
Easy,
dude?
but my family is pretty awesome. Mom and her weird fascination for paintings of houses.
Okay, so this game is a lot weirder than I was expecting, actually. And you know what? I'm kind of here for
This
it.
is vintage, so it's probably cool.
She's so happy about everything. This is great.
It's weird not seeing Dad here reading something. I wonder what he and Mom are up to. What a nice sunny day. Guess I'll just stay inside and play video games. Any other day I'd take a nap here, but not with Mansion of the Dead 6 waiting for me upstairs.
They're up to 6 now? That's crazy. I've never even finished Mansion of the Dead 3.
Is this Jacob's? I'll deal with the consequences later.
Ooh, plus 15 for that.
Coffee should give me energy for an all-nighter.
Two was the best? You don't know. You haven't played 6 yet. It just came out.
These aren't supposed to be here. I kids. Dad's got some weird taste in books.
Love the posing of that one. Yeah, I need to raise my, I need to raise tongue. Tongue stick out.
Took a lot of convincing, but I'm glad Dad.
I leveled up?
I'll never hear the end of it if I went into Jacob's room when he isn't here.
Anything in here that can give me a point bonus?
If their door's closed, then maybe Mom and Dad are here. My room's getting messy.
Is it?
Oh well.
I wouldn't describe that as, like, incredibly messy or anything. Maybe I just have low standards. You can't see it, but no questions about all that.
Mansion of the Dead 6, here I come.
Oh, I'm completely fulfilled. I've done it. Now we can play Mansion of the Dead 6. This will end the current day, okay? So that was strange, right?
What the hell am I wearing?
That was also my first
I need
thought.
to find a way out of here.
Like, plaid pattern with those heels. It just doesn't work for you, man.
No good. It's locked. Maybe the window? Locked.
She looks like a country kitchen tablecloth. She does. This is our outfit now, apparently.
Huh? What's that? Don't hurt us. What the hell is going on here? Is someone out there? What do you want from me?
I found you out in the woods.
Oh, thank you. I don't want any trouble. Can I please leave?
Leave? Why would you want to leave?
I need to find my brother. He works at the Naples Research Center.
Naples? So he must know what's going on here then.
No, I don't. I'm hoping my brother has some answers.
Fucking government meddling in shit they shouldn't be.
No, my brother doesn't work for the... Look, I'm grateful for your help, but I'd really like to leave now.
Fine. But I'm armed, so don't try anything.
Jesus, okay. I'm not gonna do anything.
I know you're in a hurry to get out of here, but there's something I need to talk to you about first. Let's head to the living room.
Okay, so what's all this about then?
I'm sorry about all that. My name's Henry. My daughter was the one who got you into clean clothes, by the way. If you were wondering.
Oh, it's okay. I appreciate you and your daughter's help. You said you had something to talk about?
I'm not expecting charity here. I can make it worth your while. And it's not for me. It's for Victoria, my daughter.
Henry, it's fine. Just spit it out.
Victoria, she has type 1 diabetes, and she's gonna need insulin soon. I was heading to the ranger's office in White Park when I found you. There is a clinic in town, but the monsters are everywhere. I know the sergeant for the Wyattsville police is diabetic, and I bet you they keep some insulin on hand.
Oh, Henry. I'm so sorry. Look, I owe you too, my life.
Yeah, whatever. I get it.
What? No. Of course I'll go and look for you.
Wait, you will? Oh, God.
The flow of this conversation is so strange.
Oh, you never introduced yourself.
Oh, shit. Sorry, my name's Ella.
Ella. Okay, Ella. Thank you. I got a bunch of supplies here that can help you. Got gear in the workshop, food in the garden, just take anything you need. The safest way to the police station are the tunnels underneath the city. They're all over the place and don't get used much. And thanks again, Ella. You're saving our lives here.
What goes around comes around.
Been so confused for the last 15 minutes. Well, so am I. Henry has returned your equipment. Can I change out of these shit clothes?
I got a bunch of supplies here that can help you. Got gear in the workshop, food in the garden, just take anything you need.
I guess Henry's a history buff.
I hate to sneeze. Oh no! Bathroom is huge! How fast can you find a toilet in Wicked Seed? Yep. Now's a great time to be grilling. The fuck is a vending machine?
Strange. Everything inside looks like it's made of plastic. Maybe I could try putting a coin inside?
Hmm? Okay.
My bag's full. I can't hold anything else.
Do you have to have the thing equipped in order to take the parts off? Seemingly, yeah. Well, there's got to be a better way of going about that. Alright then. Right, now what about these coins? What did that get me? A health elixir, I guess. One energy elixir popped out of the... What is an energy elixir? Fully restore energy. Then? The box with you. It's the box with you.
Henry lost his wife?
Why can't I take the car? Oh good, a sewer segment. I love that. No! Like required by law or something.
I guess I'm not alone down here.
The split. Do I have enough points to purchase like an offensive upgrade? I do actually. Of blindside. We can chill in the rest area because it's the rest area. Free. There's a number 3 against a red background. Yeah, I did it. Oh god! Eggs! Damn.
I'm getting tired.
I completed a feat.
Criminals suddenly having a change of heart?
I've learned the skill Focus. I would not describe this game as being turn-based, necessarily. Battle System is giving Fallout that system. That's probably more accurate. Oh, there's like little mini... You get a permanent boost if you complete these mini challenges? On God, just like that? Well, lie. That's a parry, by the way. Like this turn-based nothing. Why don't you turn based and parry this, you fucking casual? I don't know where I'm going with this. That one's green. Damn it. Why did it emerge from the egg? Now's not the time for this. Oh, there we go. It was the time for that, actually. Defense +1. Yay! I'd be hitting them parries, though. It's a subtle thing, but the fact that you can, like, move forward while parrying makes it a lot easier to kind of walk into effective range. A key. Oh god, they're on, like, all corners. Real many guys kind of scenario. One of these, one of those, one of those. It worked great. I didn't get a single stun off that. Fuck. Staggered them both, baby. Claire, copyright Capcom. I don't think Capcom invented the concept of a white woman with a ponytail. It's Claire. No, it's Ella. It's a different character. Capcom can sue legal? They definitely couldn't. If you're saying this as a joke, then like I'm still not really laughing, but like if you genuinely think Capcom could sue, you don't know how this works. No way. I get it. It's the order. One, two. Good memory.
Piece of cake.
Yeah, it's definitely legally distinct enough. I do not doubt. I do not deny that it looks reasonably similar, but Capcom could definitely not sue over that. Not a chance.
I hope they got out in time.
Cookies. I can't climb the ladder like this. Yeah, no, that's a good point. I would have to say I agree with that. And yet it doesn't let me even try to use the lockpick on this. How strange. Get out of here. No. Going in. Oh, bloody hell. Energy 4 for skills. One parry, 2 parry, 3 parry.
I can't hold anything else. I'm carrying too much already.
You're better than me!
I can't hold anything else.
Breathe the parry slop. Ooh, I made a frost grenade. Don't know what that means, but I did do it. As we all know, the upgraded version of a flash grenade is a frost grenade. Glad we all understand this.
I can't hold anything else.
Fucking E-items taking up space in my limited inventory.
Oh boy.
That guy's got googly eyes. Well... Oh, you can parry the projectile, apparently. He's laying eggs! I need more stamina to throw a Grandada, and I wanna throw a Grandada at that. Well, that did the trick. No, the sewer. I thought we were already in the sewers. Now we're more in the sewers. Here's the crits are a different color. I think they are.
Ugh,
They're like a little yellow.
There not be any bats down here.
Hey, Veritas. Loading screen feels like PS1. Does a bit, doesn't it? You know what? I appreciate a game that's enlightened enough to just have a fucking loading screen.
I can't hold anything else.
Vanguard.
Let's see here.
Any installed parts will be automatically removed. Well, that's nice. Massive luck bonus or increased defense and resistance? Back the same perk? Don't think so. Don't know how you'd get multiple copies. I have filled up on the coffee. Does it play like a Parasite Eve clone then? Not really, no. Well. There are certainly similar concepts, but Parasite Eve didn't have parrying. Again, whoever said it evokes Fallout's VAT system, I think, is the closest to being correct. What's going on over here? The utility tunnels. Keep going on. Does a bit, doesn't it? Beer. I like it for whatever it's worth. I think the combat in this game is pretty fun. It's not quite like anything I've played. Parasite Eve is the most immediate comparison, but I don't feel like it's the most correct. Ow. Oof. Oh, it didn't work out for me that time. Worked for me that time. Yes! Oh shit, he's become enraged! Why is this? Oof. But then I hit him with the parry. Scorpion? Greatly increased counter hit damage. Impressive comparison correct just because P is a moody atmospheric game and this is kind of janky or deeper mechanical differences. Well, the main point of comparison is that this is considerably more action-esque. Like, this is... There's a lot more emphasis on the sort of the twitch reflexes of it on account of the fact that... So, Parasite Eve, when you do an action, you are committed to that action, but you can only take one action. In this game, you can do as many actions in a row as your stamina bar permits. They get stronger as you go along, so it's more about, like, how long a string of actions you commit yourself to is. And also, I keep pointing this out, but it really does matter. There is parrying. And you move pretty quickly. I am going to drink the coffee. I'm more of a tea guy in real life, you see. I don't know, I think it's a good thing that it doesn't play exactly like Parasite Eve, but it does not, in fact, play exactly like Parasite Eve. Parry and attack, you got it, man. I'm just saying, I don't recall ever doing, like, sequential parries in Parasite Eve. That guy just died of sadness. The other thing as well, right, in Parasite Eve, there is a stringent division between exploration and the RPG. Like, when you get into a fight, it goes dun dun, and then you snap into combat phase, and encounters are very rigid like that as a result of this. In this game, firstly, you have constant access to your skill set at all times. Like, you can just use the items and the skills, and it sort of vaguely pauses time when you do so. You're never, like, out of the combat scenario. You can just see the enemies as well. Like, the controls don't, like, change when you snap into a combat mode.
Guess I better keep an eye out for these valve handles.
Staggered. Love to be invincible when I swing my funny axe. Perform an unnecessary reload. Fuck you. Who's you tell? What do you mean? Oh, I'll be the judge of whether or not that was necessary. You little shit. I think my webcam was covering up the challenge pop-up, but it just gave me an achievement for like performed an unnecessary reload. I was missing one bullet. It was necessary. Fucking tell me what's necessary and what's not, you fussy little shit. That's for me to decide, not you! This guy wants the business. I'm gonna give him the business. Ah! Out of the way! This was not according to plan!
I disagree.
Stagger and stamina. Is this a Souls-like?
Banned.
/S.
No, too late. The /S was too late. You delayed it. I parried those things. Banned. Oh, Sam, thank you for the 9 months. Oh, valve handle. I can't believe they removed the casino from the Dragon Quest VII reimagining. I can believe that. I find that very easy to believe, actually. Watch. Yeah, I believe that. See? It was that simple. Gun. 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 And then X. They cut so much content, like the whole first dungeon. Oh yeah, that's... Ow. I think they did that for the 3DS version as well.
Assholes.
Carrot? My energy is permanently increased by 2. Good for me. Well, the thing is I'm pretty sure the point of remaking Dragon Quest VII was for them to cut a bunch of shit, because Dragon Quest VII is, like, famously really, really long. I don't know if I think that was the best approach, but I don't know, maybe Dragon Quest VII is better if you just, like, take a chunk out of it. Beats me. I don't know, I haven't played it. I haven't played any version of that game. I do know that Dragon Quest VII PS1 is, like, one of the longest video games ever made, though. I, for one, am okay with the casino being removed in... I don't know what it is, but I'm probably okay with the casino being removed. All I know is that whenever Dragon Quest is like, play Sugoroku, I'm like, no, I'd really rather not. Plenty go that long now? They really don't. I can name very, very few JRPGs that are touching the 100-hour mark. Persona 5 is the obvious one, and that game is also too fucking long. Persona 5 Royal is in fact a better game if you cut a chunk out of it, which is to say, don't play Royal. Half the Trail series, at least? No, none of those games are over, like, 40. I don't think a single Trails game is touching triple digits. They're made, like, episodic. Just main story altogether. Just main story. I'm not including like 100% completions or... Ah. Win. Dragon Quest VII is a game that takes about 100 hours to just finish, like the PS1 version anyway. That's just about how long it takes to see the credits. Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind, which can exceed 500. No. If you're the kind of person who stands around in town doing nothing for 5 hours every single play session, then maybe, but that is otherwise a completely ridiculous claim. It does not take 500 hours to finish Morrowind. Be serious. Right, I need you guys to understand that when I say Dragon Quest VII takes like 100 hours to finish, I'm not exaggerating. It really does take about 100 hours, which is very, very long by the standards of an RPG. I know you might think, oh, that game was really long. It took me about 100 hours. It probably didn't. It probably didn't. Like, there are very few games that actually are that long. You know, off the top of my head, the only RPG I can name that is even, like, kind of equivalent in length is Persona 5 Royal. And that game is too fucking long. Eat the carrot. Yeah, I suspect the idea with Dragon Quest VII was in fact to try and trim it down to make it like a more approachable length, since that game is famously long. I do not know what the longest game is, like, as a single-player game, how long it takes to get to the credits, but if I made such a list, I do think Dragon Quest VII would be on it. Wretchkin, you say? Doing all the side quests? Well, I'm not. None of the Trails games are long enough. In this thought exercise, they're just not. They just don't take that long. I don't know why people keep bringing up Trails games. They're not that long. They're kind of long, but they're not that long. You know what? Let's take a fucking detour. Let's take a detour. I'm opening up how long to beat. How long to beat? Search options. Give me genre. Can we do it like this? Using how long to beat for this is a bit of a pain, because I don't know why it does this, but it's just like, how do I get this to handle itself correctly? How do I get this search to work properly? I need the advanced. For some reason, if I try to type in, like, minimum hours 100... Oh, there we go. That's something. Yeah, Persona 5 Royal comes up. The problem is that it also brings up a lot of bum results. Like, it tells me that it takes 113 hours to finish Kerbal Space Program. I don't know what that means, and I don't believe you. Or 559 hours for Warframe. Warframe doesn't really have an ending. That does not count. Shut up, you annoying fuckers. Ah, here we go. Genre. Role-playing. Because that's where you'll find them. My Third Impact, fuck off. Annoying bastards who file these out. There's a game called Dungeon Maker Hunting Ground that apparently someone has filed a 120-hour clear time for. I couldn't speak to the veracity of that one. Using how long to beat for this is fraught with difficulty on account of the fact that the general internet user is really fucking annoying. Arknights takes 500 hours to beat, yeah, but no, shut up. Fuck you. You having played it for 500 hours isn't the same thing. Also, for my purposes, gacha games do not count, as they are not video games. Anyway, is there a valve handle around here somewhere? Yeah, I need an ending. I need a concrete ending to work with, for one thing.
A chemical that can restore jewelry?
Patient. Yeah, they're designed not to end. They can't end.
Oh.
I got stuck on this motherfucker. Ah!
Shoot with the gun! Die!
Those that keep getting new content are also out? Yes.
I can't hold anything else.
I'm gonna go ahead and also say that MMOs are out. I've unlocked the business outfit. You know what? Let's put the business outfit on.
A drug that can repress memories?
Well, live service game should be out? Yeah.
If they say so.
The thing I'm looking for is... Dude, the sex shop. Wow. when I'm thinking about the longest games, I'm thinking about, like, single-player games where you can hit credits. With a generally linear contained story. The game doesn't have to be linear, per se. A sandbox game like Elder Scrolls would theoretically be eligible, but I'm not accepting I spent 500 hours in this game, therefore it takes 500 hours to beat as a correct answer to the question. If you're trying to complete the main story, it definitely doesn't take that long. Of, like, any of them. I think if you're trying to complete the main story of, like, Morrowind or, like, Skyrim or some such, it takes, like, maybe not even 20 sometimes, depending on the game. Survival Royale has to be up there for longest game? Yeah, I think so. It's one of the only other RPGs I can name that is, like, cleanly over the 3-digit mark. Just to finish it. Like, not trying completionist whatever. It's a game that takes about 100 hours to finish, even if you're just playing it normally. It is one of the longest video games I have ever seen in my life. It is too long, in fact. I think that game would be a lot better if you took, like, a 30-hour chunk out of it. Enigmata, thank you for the raid. Hi, everyone. Welcome to the stream. We're arguing about what the longest video games are. Feel free to pitch in us if you know what the longest... We're arguing about single-player video games. Not light service, no gacha, no MMO, nothing like that. Get out of there. The longest games, like how long it takes to finish. And my answers are like Dragon Quest VII PS1 and Persona 5 Royal. They are Both RPGs that I know take longer than 100 hours to finish, like, just to beat them normally. They are insanely lengthy games. LSD Dream Emulator is your take? I finished LSD Dream Emulator, actually. It took me about, like, 20 hours? It did not take me 100. It's pretty long. I have, in fact, hit the ending of that game. It took me about 20 hours. The spew. The Judo Glitch 100% takes about a year. I don't know anything about that. See, people have been mentioning Bait and Kaitos, which in order to do 100%, you have to, like, leave the game running for a couple weeks, but just finishing that game doesn't take that long. These are all still quite long games, though. And Damien, I'm glad you like the Sona. I'm glad you think it's cute. Monster Hunter games count? If you can reach credits, maybe? I don't really know that much about how they're structured. It's been going good. We've been enjoying the Wicked Seed, which despite appearances is actually pretty fun to play. I am, however, wandering around like an idiot at the moment. Counting multiple ending games like Nier? It's an interesting question. That being said, even if you did, Nier and Nier Auto Tomato, I don't think lock in. I am not inclined to count, like, Monster Hunter post-game stuff. Staggered. Provisionals or route selection also banned for not being adequately games? No. However, I will say that combining all the lengths of the routes together is cheating. Tsukihime does not count because combining the lengths of all the routes together equals a game that's really, like, long as fuck, you know? But you can reach an ending in a normal amount of time. Umineko I considered for this, actually. I remember having this discussion with B. The problem is that they released the game weird. Umineko is 200 hours if you read all of it, but it was released in 6 parts. Would you count that as one game? Because I'm not sure I would. Or is it 8 parts? I forget. You know what I mean, though, right? It was released episodically. And even right now on Steam in English, they sell it in 2 parts. You cannot boot Umineko all at once. It's 2 separate games. You have to buy them as 2 packages. Why they did it that way, I don't know. But as a result of this, I'm not sure I could classify Umineko as the longest game because it's not one game, you know? I mean, Life is Strange. Is that... Well, Life is Strange isn't long enough. Life is Strange only takes, like, 10 hours to play through. I don't know. Maybe you feel like it could count. I tend to go by whether or not the game is one thing. And Umineko is not presented as one thing. It's still pretty long, mind you. Each individual piece is like... Even if you split it by the halves, it's like 100 hours a piece or something. It's kind of up there. But it depends whether or not you go by like the English release of it being split into 2 or the Japanese release of it being split into 8. Okay, so the Dot Hack series, what do I think? Individual releases, individual games. They're about like 20 hours each. Beer. I want the beer! I just want a fucking grill, bro. I want a beer. Damn it, I didn't do the feat. I missed the feat. No permanent stat boost for Punchy. Yo, my leak? My resistance has increased by 3. They are a continual story in Dot Hack, but they're separate games. They're definitely separate games. You need 4 discs to play through Dot. Chat, what if I played Dot Hack? Does the Kingdom Hearts compilation version count as 1 game or 3? 3. You don't count if a game is released as part of a bundle, you don't count all of them together. Certainly not. A nearby Wretchkin has joined the fight. What's the story for this game? The story is that there are monsters. Do you need more? Do you need more than that? I hope not. But no, we're looking for this character. This character's brother. Because he may know something about the monsters, but like it's a pretty thin plot. I read parried Empting's blood. Fuck. A nearby Wretchkin has joined the fight again? I read parried them tings. Uh-oh. No! Ooh! You're dead. Me when I am hit for fucking 400 damage and die instantly. Oof. Sorry, I learned throwing knives, apparently. What does that mean? what a parry! And yet another nearby Wretchkin has in fact joined the fight. That was a regular block. Standard issue block. I will apply gun to the problem. This Timu Parasite Eve. Y'all so fucking rude, you know that? I did it. I killed the Vilekin. That was like a mini-boss, apparently. That makes sense. It was certainly quite sturdy. Orange? Orange?
The Reaper is a powerful semi-automatic shotgun capable of dealing high stagger damage.
Might be cool. I've dropped back into the seedy alley. Like a fun game to me. I am enjoying it. I do understand why one may initially find the visual aesthetic off-putting, because, yes, I was the first person to point this out. It's not an incredibly good-looking game, you know? Which is okay. That's fine. Why is my chat arguing about gacha games now? I hate this. Is it the Limbus Company guys again? The gameplay good though? For this game, yeah, I quite like it. It does in fact feel good to play. For some reason, I have observed this in observed practice, where for some reason people who play Limbus Company seem to believe they're not like the other girls when it comes to gacha games, you know? I don't know what it is about that game that makes them think they have a pass, but they don't. Where's my fucking valve handle? Didn't I pick it up? What happened exactly? Didn't I have valve handle? Did I not pick it up? Am I stupid? Shit. Am I inventing this? Did I not find a valve handle to pick up and, like, put in the place? I made this up. Am I stupid? Am I the one who is stupid? What have I've done a wrong here. Something's gone awry. If my inventory was full. Then how did I pick up the Reaper? There's a variety of gameplay-related options for you to adjust to customize your experience. Is that so? Is that so? Oh, you can turn on automatic cutscene skips. Cool for speedrun. You know what? I can change the button glyphs. I am using a PlayStation controller. I'm just, like, used to games only showing Xbox. Like, I can just automatically do the wrong button glyphs in my head. It just doesn't bother me anymore. I have an objective right now. I'm trying to get into the police station, but the police station is locked. I could have fucking sworn I saw a valve handle. I could have sworn I picked it up, which means I either... my inventory was full, or I am mistaken somehow. We're... so far, how do I feel about the game? Ignoring the horny... I didn't pick it up. It was there. I just didn't pick it up. Alright. Well then. Fuck.
What did they find in those caves?
How do I feel about the game? Besides the horny team vibe, it plays pretty good. I am positive on the game so far. I think this is a game made by a dev who was more interested in systems than, like, narrative, and that is okay. The narrative or aesthetic, and that is also okay. This feels like a programmer's game.
Tyrell Pharmaceuticals. That's who Jacob's
I
working
mean, there is plot, don't get me wrong. There's, like, notes and stuff scattered about, but the notes are pretty brief, and also, I tend to skim read the notes anyway. But, like, the systems are coherent, the individual elements have good systemic interplay, and the game feel is good. Like, the game feels good to play. The album is thematic, it's coherent, it's conceptual. You understand.
Ugh. Time to get out of this shithole.
Whee! I didn't think it would just let me drop down like that. Alright, that's good. No, I'm taking all the damage. I'm gonna use high-powered ammo. Damn, that ammo really is high-powered. Well, I have 85 health. Yeah, go on, just drink the elixir. Fuck it. Use your items for once in your life. That's not the guy I meant to hit, goddammit. Ah. There you go. I actually used some of the high-powered ammo I'd been building up the whole time. To mostly good results. There are levels? Yes, an RPG. Else down here? I was gonna say, because it seemed like there was like a whole area to explore down here. I was actually kind of surprised it just let me drop in on top of the boss's head like that. Ducky. Yeah, I mean, you might as well use the items, right? Like, you can only carry so many anyway. No, I admit I lost most of my health because I ran in there and just got my shit pushed in before realizing what was even happening. Such is my right. As a gamer. It is my right as a gamer to play like an idiot. Flash grenade. There is kind of barren. Yeah. Sewers. Dude, an orange though? Sewer orange increases my defense by 3.
Finally made it. I hope that insulin.
Some enemies have enhanced armor that grants stagger immunity and massively reduces damage taken. Enemy armor can stack up to 5 times. Blocking parry will break the enemy's armor. Additionally, shooting an enemy with a bonus on flank hits has a chance to break the armor as well. Okay. That doesn't, like, massively change what I'm doing. Improvised incendiary. There we go, I did it. I finally opened the door. Sometimes you kill stuff and you're like, spell of Molotov cocktail. Disassemble. Lower the weapons upgrade level to 0 and get a refund on all scrap used. Oh, like just for free? Yeah, you obtain 100%. You just get it all back. It's all mine. Yeah, what if I want to use shotgun?
Let's see here.
Revert weapons upgrade levels. You will obtain 100% of the invested scrap. Yeah, alright then. I don't see a like, why not? Yay. And now you can just pour all the upgrades into whatever weapon you're currently using at that moment in time, right? I see no particular downside to this. Sounds good to me.
Let's see here.
This cannot be used here. Why? Because screw you, you idiot. Oh, this will take me back that way if I want. But for now, we're in the police station. Police station that is decidedly more Biohazard 1.5 than it is RE2. I found Manhattan. Just all of Manhattan right now. This is a Parasite Eve, right? Like 100%. That's Aya's outfit and hairstyle. It's also found in a police station. Like this real photo being used? Ow. Reloading's like not even slow either. Ah. Firing could be faster though. Fuck. Mutually assured, it was all according to plan.
Could this be caused by the red pollen?
The stalwart vest. Retreat.
My agility has been reduced by so much.
Hmm. My agility is now in the toilet. I do not find favorable. That went well. Living life on the edge here. The game seems to, like, checkpoint you before every fight anyway. It's not a big deal. Ooh, this is probably a puzzle. I feel stronger now. Have I said that every time it's popped up? Am I really so predictable? Oh no. The streamer has a trained response to such things. Well, what the fuck, then? Stupid game. He's in the men's bathroom! I like that, true to life, the disabled toilet is the only one that is locked, ensuring that someone who needs it cannot use it on short notice. Okay, well that guy just bit me.
I disagree.
Art imitates life.
Art imitates fart, which is to say that it smells. Bloom, thank you for the 17 months of Prime Gaming. No thank you for the 17 months of Prime Gaming. I am dead. Yeah, return just outside encounter area. This game's not very punishing when you die. You don't have to worry about it. So I love how the reaction that the character has to being hit and dying is just kind of, oh. Like, me when I am slashed across the face for 600 damage and fall over dead. Oof. You think it would be a bit more dramatic, you know? Like, you're dead. You've died. You've perished. I'm a bit stuck. Wait a minute, actually, this is a great position. Hang on. Chat, I've discovered a trick of some kind. They'll never get me here. I did it. I defeated the fight using my cunning and wits and planning and strategy. Okay, I've gained lockpicks, which means I can now gain access to the disabled toilets. Very true to what you have to do in real life to get inside one of these. Yeah, also, this is just like a regular toilet, but big. Yeah, these are the same. That's not the same. It's called the rail, I guess. This too is true to life. Personally, I'm disappointed by the fact there were no cookies in that bathroom. Yo, Guinea Prince, thanks for the raid. Hope you had a nice stream.
There is definitely... Really pushing this stuff.
Someone got new emotes? I have. I have new emotes.
It doesn't sound like he should be alone right now.
Level 25. Can I afford any of the bonuses again? I've got 300 to spend. Let's get some bonuses, chow. What am I doing? Increase the window for a successful parry. That sounds pretty good. We'll just unlock all the parts. Oh, an orange. Holy shit. 3 defense, just like that.
I need to figure out the order.
I didn't read that note in full. I didn't realize it had multiple pages. $20 high-powered ammo popped out of... Okay. If you say so. Ah. Drink some coffee. You know what they say, when you're thirsty, take a drink. Yeah. I said I wasn't married to the Scorpion. I see it's a full divorce. It's in tier 2 still. I missed the jail emote. I never really had the rights to use it. I know a lot of Twitch doesn't really concern themselves with that sort of thing.
Shooting range, huh? Could be fun.
Does the emote cat have a name? Not specifically. It's just kind of my sonar, so it does not have an. It's just punchy. It's just meat, you know. Where is? I've missed a note somewhere. I think I've missed a note. Wait, there's this? Huh. Chat, where do cases go cold? I'm not a policeman. I don't know these things. Oh, good. It's wet down here. Entire stream, chat's been asking me, like, is this game any good? It's like, no, it's wet.
This is Jacob's writing. How did it get here?
Murderer. Oh.
Murderer. What the fuck is going on?
I'm not sure what that was about either, to be honest. I gotta be real, not sure what that was about. Door doesn't open, period. What's the records room be for? Oh? Aha! Wouldn't you know it? Well, how I get in there, though? Fuck, that's the wrong way. Yodel. Whoa! No. There you go. Bish bosh, loads of dosh. Fuck is this thing? It's gross. Stagger it. Oh god, it powered up. Ah, why'd you turn around? Oh god, what is that? What? He gained power! Huh? The glowing fist! Oh! He bit me. Get a big parry! No! Yes! I win! Seems people really want to fill up the horror RPG category. They do! Much to my delight. I love horror RPGs. Give me a Kodelka-like? I would love that. I want more Kodelka. I want more Shadow Hearts. What happened to Penny Blood? What the fuck? Ah! Etc, etc. And question, have I played the Fallout games? Yes, I have. Surprisingly, I think that's the very first time anyone's ever asked me that. Like, you're the first person to not just assume I've played them, but I have. You would have been right to assume that. Is there evidence on my YouTube? No, I mean, I played them before I was even, like, streaming. They're old. They haven't made a new Fallout game since, like... When did Fallout 4 come out? Fucking ages ago. Well, 76 for the moment. Yeah, but 76 is, like, not a meaningfully real game. I cannot be bothered with that.
Bring it on.
I don't know how the fuck they managed to get away with, like, 76 existing the way it does. You really can just release garbage and get away with it somehow. Very strange. Maximum weapon upgrade level increase. Empty cup? Some more coffee. What the fuck is this? Elder Scrolls 6 will probably sell. Well, dude, the Elder Scrolls 6 isn't even like a real game at the moment.
Sounds like it.
Winner. Yeah, Pennyholder's having legal difficulties. I know, when I said I was being facetious. The Wild Arms fans won, the Shadow Hearts fans fucking lost. Pennyblood is very likely dead. Like, it's just dead in the water.
Those poor kids.
Yeah, there really was insulin here.
Got it. I need to hurry back to Henry.
I've learned the skill Vengeance. What do you fucking mean by that? Negate the next damaging attack and return damage if it was a melee hit. Cool. Okay, but hang on, before I go, where's the coffee machine? Gotta have my coffee! Someone tries to talk to me in the office before I've had my coffee, shoot him with a shotgun. That's what they get. Should've known. Gotta have my coffee. This pancake is about to give out and you're getting coffee. Gotta have my coffee! Yeah. What the fuck is this? Shoot the targets that pop into view for points. The longer a target is active, the less points it will award. Keep an eye out for small golden targets. Shooting will add a lot of points and grant a brief score multiplier. Okay. is where using a mouse might be ideal. Because the analog stick gaming is twitchy as fuck. You wicked seed! I know, calm down, calm down. It's funny they even, like, added this. Because this game isn't a third-person shooter. Look at this shit! My flick stick! Activate! The fact the music is, like, a little dynamic is really funny. How'd I do? I'm timely. I'm destructive. My final score? It's a 3-star score. Attacks consume 1 energy to generate fire status buildup. Oh, I also got a costume for my trouble. Did I? Or do I need to pick it up? Oh, there we go. This game is full of, like, such weird... Every so often, the game throws, like, a weird curveball at my head that I'm absolutely not ready for. But you can tell they were, like, having fun. You can tell they were having fun. Like, what if there was a... What if there was a shooting gallery for no reason and the music, like, goes apeshit? The fact it's, like, semi-dynamic is a really good touch. I think this is the way in which the game's aesthetic kind of works in its favor, actually, which is that I get used to the game being a bit dumpy visually, frankly. That when it actually throws, like, a surprisingly polished, like, flare at me, it kind of throws me off guard. I bet you expect to be slowly getting smart. Nah. It's just kind of the basic, like, character model, and some of the outfits are horny, but it's not like a... That's it, really. Otherwise, it's a very systems-driven game. And this is one of the more covered-up outfits, I grant you. Can't go that way. Besides, it didn't have like an adult-only warning on Steam or anything. If it did, I wouldn't have been able to buy it. You can't get those in the UK anymore. It's actually not possible. Because our government fucking sucks. So you could if you gave Steam your credit card details? Yeah, but most British people don't have credit cards. They're nowhere near as, like, ordinary as they are in America. I don't have one, therefore I can't get them. I do not, in fact, have a credit card, so I cannot buy adult-only, because that's the only form of age verification Steam accepts. The fact that my fucking account is over 18 is apparently not good enough for them. Good law. Good law plus really half-assed implementation. Solid. Real fucking 0 out of 10 effort from everyone involved. Yeah, as of right now in the UK, if you do not have a credit card, it is impossible to buy an adult-rated game from Steam. You can't do it. Because that's the only proof of,
I'm out of coins.
the only proof of age that Steam accepts, which is dumb as shit. But since the actual implementation of this law was buck passed onto companies, I can't really blame them for picking a really lazy approach. Cool. Ring of Greed. Not even debit card from the bank? Nope, debit cards don't work. It's only credit cards. Which again is very America brain because the average British person doesn't have a credit card.
Time to get to work.
I don't know anyone who does. I really don't. And I have not particularly felt the impetus to get a credit card. Like, I'm be real with you, I'm not gonna get a credit card just so I can buy porn games off Steam. Can't be bothered. You know what's funny as well, actually? I did, in fact, buy a handful of porn games that I was looking at because I smelled blood on the water when the law went into effect. I was like, this is gonna fuck me over. So I bought like 3 or 4 of them that I had on my wish list. And then like the day after I did that, it suddenly became impossible. So I was like, Mao, suck my dick.
I did. At the police station, just like you thought.
I can't believe it. Ella, you saved my daughter's life.
I have a weirdly good sense for that, apparently. The same thing happened when Devotion started catching controversy. I was like, I need to buy this now. It's gonna get pulled. And I was right.
I suppose you're right. Ella, look. I have the truck packed. Now that I have the insulin, I need to get Victoria out of here. I don't know how far these things have spread, but we'll find somewhere safe and get some help. You should come with us.
I can't. I need to find Jacob.
Did they ever actually show Victoria?
I
No.
think he knows what's happening here. And maybe I have a shot at stopping it.
I figured you'd say something like that. I wish I could help you more, but I need to get Victoria out of here.
You don't need to explain yourself. I'll be fine. Promise.
Well, Maybe we'll meet up again when this is all over. Take care of yourself, okay? I hope you find your brother.
Thanks, Henry.
Your best shot at getting to the research center is going through Candle Rock. It'll still be dangerous since there are steep cliffs in the area, but it should be the safest route right now. There's a door in the tunnels off the split that'll take you to the coast. You'll need something to pry the door open, though. You should at least take a break here before you leave.
Thanks again, Henry. Good luck out there.
God, it's making it hard to read the captions. Yeah, it needs a black, shadow. Text cutscene? Not this again.
Oh, hi.
Huh?
Hello. What are you doing back here? I think I'm supposed to look for something. Looking for something? Yeah, but I don't think I'll find it in this room. Really? You're just going to leave the room? I have to. It's no fun out there. Why don't you just stay here? I can't. And I don't think I was ever supposed to be able to. Oh. I guess this is goodbye.
What the Great dialogue. Honestly, I kind of love the dialogue portraits for this part of the game.
The house got a little dirty. I better clean up before Mom and Dad see it.
Ella, you slob. Clean up after yourself. Dad'll flip out again if he sees this.
This is my home. Isn't it?
Family where life ends!
This isn't right.
Ah, spooky!
Ella, I know you were in my room. Stay there. Why did you have to push Dad so hard to sign up? He was working through it already. He was going to be fine.
I think something terrible happened here.
I never want to see you again. As far as I'm concerned, I no longer have a sister.
Is this my fault?
The plot thicken.
My head's killing me. But I've rested long enough. Time to finally find Jacob.
How many chapters are in this game anyway? I wonder if the extras menu will tell me. Oh, it totally will. 4, 5, 6. So this is like about the halfway point, huh? No, don't load, you muppet. home. Believe in yourself. Can we go in Victoria's room now? No, this room doesn't exist. It's fake. It's fictive. They made it up. Alright. Find a path from Candle Rock to from the split tunnels. Right, but yeah, we're going back through the tunnels. Fake room to increase the house's property value. Right, no. But it is, chat. Is I would like to call that the stream. For the day. I haven't streamed for about 4 hours, like half past midnight or something. Thank you very much for watching. I think we will keep playing this tomorrow, and hopefully finish it tomorrow. Honestly, my impression is fairly positive overall. It certainly is a game with a look, but I kinda like it. It plays surprisingly well, given the context. I like how one of these allows adjustment of the visible damage shown on Ella. You've heard good things so far? I have good it plays well, like I do enjoy the systems. Right. Close the game. Thank you very much for watching, folks. If you enjoyed the stream, drop me a follow here on the twitch.tv because I'll probably be playing more of this tomorrow. I think that's what I'll be doing tomorrow. Wow. It is Sunday tomorrow, right? Yeah, it is. I'm on the right day of the week for once. Yes, consider also joining community Discord, following me on Blue Sky, and also checking out my YouTube stuff. I'm also working on video. When will new video be complete, they ask the streamer. I don't know, but at some point probably. Yay!